Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. It was a great privilege to join with the representatives from across the Central Coast last week to recognise our local police officers. Together with my good friend and colleague, the member for Dobell, we attended the Brisbane Water Local Area Medals and Awards ceremony at Laycock Street Theatre in Gosford to honour some of the hardest working men and women in my electorate who dedicate themselves to keeping our streets safe. It's the case right across our region, where the police are confronted with demanding and dangerous situations on a regular basis, only to put the safety and security of others above themselves. They service sacrificially, but not for praise. So, Mr Deputy Speaker, I believe it's appropriate to spend this short time today to honour their commitment and sacrifice. It's thanks to our emergency services personnel, like the police of our local area command, that our family and friends can be safe from crime. On this occasion, Mr Deputy Speaker, we saw 55 officers from the Brisbane Water Command presented with medals. They included its Superintendent Danny Sullivan, who was awarded a National Police Service Medal for 27 years' service. Superintendent Sullivan is a fearless and committed leader, and he is a tremendous communicator as well. I've seen his advocacy firsthand through his roles in our local Tackling Drugs and Alcohol Committee, which has engaged local pubs and clubs and other community members to help tackle the scourge of illicit drugs in our community. Danny's also spoken up about the need to confront and address the serious issue of domestic violence on the Central Coast. He's been a strong supporter of the need to roll out more crime prevention infrastructure, such as better lighting and more CCTV cameras in my community, which has meant safer streets in locations such as Gosford CBD, Kincumber, Carryong and on the Peninsula. Mr Deputy Speaker, what was most inspiring about the medals and awards ceremony in Gosford last week was that keeping our community safe requires a team of dedicated police men and women of all ranks, ability, roles and experience. Like Acting Inspector Sergeant Phil Burgess, who also joined the police force 27 years ago. He shared how detective work has evolved from snail mail and typewriters to infrared technology and facial recognition. He also received a National Police Service Medal, along with Senior Constable Brooke Anderson, Sergeant Stephen Carroll, former Senior Constables Neil Cartland, Heidi McCallum, Michael Oates, Joanne Pym, Sergeant Ben Powell, Sergeant Peter Robbins, Sergeant Paul Taylor and former Sergeant David Southall. Sergeant Bruce Coates was awarded his 35-year class to his police medal, recognising the longest-serving officer in the command. Senior Constables Gerald Passfield and Emily Stallard were awarded the Northern Region Commendation for courage and commitment to duty, including chasing down an armed criminal on foot. And the Certificate of Merit was awarded to another Senior Constable, Rhys Kirk, who demonstrated incredible bravery during a terrifying incident in Point Clare. Details of these deeds are not often publicised, and in many cases for good reason. So today I extend my sincere thanks and appreciation on behalf of the Central Coast.
The member's time has expired and I call the member for Lilley.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker.